To guide funding, housing and urban development requires that each community conduct a point-in-time count. The point-in-time count is a count of sheltered and unsheltered homeless persons on a single night in January. The sheltered count occurs annually, and a street count, a count of unsheltered homeless, occurs every other year. These counts reveal the number of homeless persons in shelters and on the streets at a single point in time. Each count is planned, coordinated, and carried out locally. Counts are further broken down into subpopulation categories based on information on length of homelessness, mental illness status, substance abuse, veteran status, HIV/AIDS status, and victimhood of domestic violence. Because homelessness is so devastating for young people, they often can't attend school, let alone graduate. They experience high rates of violence, sexual assault, physical illness, and behavioral disorders. To cope, many engage in drug use, prostitution, survival sex, and/or illicit activities. Knowing how many youth are homeless is a critical first step in helping them, but it's not that easy to count a hidden population. The specific point-in-time count that we're conducting is specific to homeless youth who are 24 or under. For this purpose, we have separate locations than the adult count.
Alright, hi, my name is Nina. I'm going to be taking your survey. There are 3 ways you can answer these questions. I can read these questions out loud and you can reply. If you do not feel comfortable replying out loud, you can also whisper them to me, or you can read these questions by yourself and answer by yourself. Okay? Alright. Do you have any questions before I start?
No, thank you.
Alright. Have you been surveyed today?
No, I haven't.
Where did you sleep last night?
In the park.
Okay. Do you have a disability that prevents you from holding a job or living in a stable housing?
No, I don't.
Including this time, how many times have you been without stable housing in the past 3 years? A, 1 time. B, 2 or 3 times. C, 4 or more times.
4 or more.
How long has your housing situation been unstable this time? 7 days or less. B, 8 to 29 days. C, 1 to 3 months. D, 4 to 5 months. E, 6 to 11 months. F, 1 to 5 years. G, more than 5 years.
E.
Okay. How or why did that happen? Do you want to answer this question by yourself?
My parents kicked me out.
Alright. What is your homeless status?
I sleep in a shelter or on the streets.
Are you trying to change your housing situation?
Yes.
If so, what challenges do you face in trying to change your housing situation? So like, A, no money for rent, deposit, B, no job, C, no car, D, no one to turn to for help, E, other.
D, no one to turn to for help.
How old are you?
19.
How do you define your gender? If you're not comfortable saying this question out loud, you can go ahead and navigate yourself.
Female.
Okay. How do you think of yourself in terms of sexual orientation? Again, you do not have to say this out loud. Would you like to reply to it quietly?
No, it's okay. I'm straight.
Okay. How do you define your ethnicity? Non-Hispanic, non-Latino, B, Hispanic, Latino.
Non-Latino.
How do you define your race? African American, Caucasian, Asian, African American, Alaskan Native, Native Hawaiian, or other Pacific Islander.
Caucasian.
Are you parenting a child under the age of 18?
No.
Where are you from? Do you want to write these in yourself?
Yeah.
Do you currently have a job?
No, I don't.
Are you currently attending school?
No.
What is the last grade level you completed?
6th grade.
What kinds of support or services have you received? A, emergency shelter, B, transitional housing, C, housing location assistant or housing placement assistant, D, food stamps, EBT card, Social Security disability benefits, Medicaid or Medicare, Access Center drop-in center services, mental health counseling, Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous, alcohol drug counseling, health care, school or after school center services, job or employment services, street outreach, aged out foster youth, other. You can mark more than one on this.
Okay.
What kind of support or services would you help you the most? A, emergency shelter, transitional housing, housing location assistant or housing placement assistant, food stamps, Social Security disability, Medicaid or Medicare, Access Center drop-in center services, mental health counseling, Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, alcohol drug counseling, healthcare, school or after-school center services, job or employment services, street outreach, or other. Do you want to mark the ones?
Yeah.
Do you have health insurance?
No.
Have you served in the military and were you honorably discharged?
No.
All right, you are all set. We have